you are, where you are, where you are, where you are. Yo, we're doing it again. We're doing it again, man. Since, come on. Nobody online. Nobody online today. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nobody online. One person. Yo, Amber. Hi. How you doing? All right. Queen, how you doing? My, my pap, how you doing? Jeremiah, hello. Nads, yeah, I see you. I see all of you. Michael, Laugh Out Loud TV. I see you. Margaret, I see you. Delistic Healing, I see you. Uplift, June, Kings, I see you. Um, Smith, I see you. All right. Um, Men and women, are they the same? That's the question. Men and women, what you think in the comment section. Men and women, are they the same? If no, give your reasons. If yes, give your reasons. Back with another powerful and productive video. Yeah, man. That's it. That's it. You get it right. I'm ready for it. Let's share it. I'm asking you, me, I don't know myself. That's why I'm asking. If men and women, they are the same. Yeah, boy. Yo. Yeah, girl. Yeah, lady. I see you. No, someone is that girl said no. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I am an alien. Oh, really? Bless for Obi-Wan. I see you all. God bless you all. So, okay. Men and women, they are never the same. We are all humans, all right? We have certain qualities that are the same. In human form, we are the same. We all have blood inside us, right? We have organs inside us, which makes us the same sometimes. But biologically, we've been wired and programmed differently. Yes. And a man's biological clock is different from a woman's biological clock. Yeah, someone will ask, what do I mean by that? You see, with women at the age of 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, that way, they are at their peak level. What do I mean by peak level? Peak level is a level where at that age, they realize that they look so beautiful and attractive, and a lot of men will be knocking on their door, trying to propose to them. Even when you try to go out, you will see a lot of men trying to propose to you at the age of 19, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and let's say 25. A lot of men will be coming your way. So that is the peak level of a woman, right? So at that age, a woman has so many options to choose from. And that is the age that most women, or most ladies, let me say ladies, all right, the monogamy doesn't make sense to them. Monogamy doesn't make sense to them. A lady at her peak level in that age, monogamy doesn't make sense because that age, they shining, they brighten, everything is on form, everything is just intact, everything is just. So the um, the competition there is very great. It's really, really great, right? Great. But men or guys, on the other hand, our biological clock is different. A man at that age, normally, some of us, we don't even have the opportunity to speak to ladies. Some of us, we don't even, have the means. All right, we don't have the means at that age. At that age, 18, 19, 20, 21, many men, we don't have the means. You don't have the money. You realize you don't have the car, you don't have the home on your own, you don't have in it. But a lady at that age can date somebody, a grown-up, a man who has, his everything already. The man would just put her in his car, drive her to whatever beach, whatever party, whatever club, whatever. So that is the peak level of ladies. But for guys, lie, it never gonna happen because the guy has not really add a lot of things to his life to make him more attractive to the opposite gender. So men normally pick up late. Their peak level is late, around age 35, 40. That is when many men, they become really, the finance is there, financially independent and stuff, and most of them have probably a room on their own, a home on their own car, their own business, and something. They get something doing at that very age, which makes them attractive. So at that age, if you want a man to be like practicing monogamy doesn't make sense to a man at that age because that is his peak level. And that is what ladies don't understand. Because that man at that age, 30, 35 to 40, that man has things that women want. So that man is going to really, really be attractive to so many women, so many people. That man, let's boss on. That man is really, really going to be so attractive to so many people at that age. So you will see that man also having so many options to choose from. All right. All right, there is noise here, so when I bypass here small, then we talk. So the thing is, our biological clock is never the same. It's never the same. That is why a woman, if you want to marry, you got to be with a man who is way older than you. Way, way older than you. So a man in his 40s, 50 can marry a lady that is in the age of 20 or even 19, 20, 21, 22, 25. A man can get, but if you are a lady, a woman, and you are old in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and you get a young guy who is in his 19, 20, 21, they will call you sugar mommy. And even if the guy is with you as a sugar mommy, that guy will still have another girlfriend. So we ain't the same. We ain't the same. We never the same. We are different. We are created. We are all humans, though. Yeah, we are one. But biologically, we have been programmed differently. Another thing that makes us different is, you see, when God was creating man, God created man first, right? Great. So man was used to being alone. Before later, God realized that it's not good for the man to live alone. I need to create a companion for him. And then scripture says, God made the man, slept deeply, take part of his rib and use it to create a woman, right? Great. Which means we are indeed different. A man can be alone and live a fulfilled life, but a woman can really not be alone and live a fulfilled life. She can live a fulfilled life, all right, but she ain't gonna be happy. When you see a woman in her 30s and above, and she's still single, they wish they get married. They're not happy. They're not really happy. They can testify to that. They wish, because biologically, yo, my boss, Harvey, biologically, women are created to be with someone. Aside them being created for men to be their companion, a woman is created with a womb. You have a womb, and a womb contains something. A womb must contain something, so a woman must contain something. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying women are not used to being alone, and when a woman is alone, she's not happy, is that you have a womb. God has created you biologically. You've been created that way to be a keeper of something. To be a keeper of something. So that is why women get pregnant. And when they get pregnant, the baby is going to be in your womb. You're going to feel like you're not alone. I mean, someone is attached to you. So you're going to feel always like you are with somebody, right? That is a woman. So you give birth. And even when you give birth, as a woman, you'll be breastfeeding your baby. And all these things makes you not to feel alone, makes you to feel belonging, like, somebody. That is why if a woman has a child, the woman becomes happy. Even if she's not married, though, but she has children, that the children are staying with her, she becomes happy than a woman who is not married, who is not having children at all. You are created to have someone to be with. Oh, David. You are created to have someone to be with. Like, you're not created to be alone. So if you are a woman, you need to, see that you are created in a unique way, in a special way, and accept your uniqueness, because that is what makes you beautiful. And that is what makes you so powerful as a woman. Never ever think that you are the same as a man. Aside all this, Even strength-wise, when we come to energy level, men are more stronger than women. Men are more stronger than women. So there are a whole lot of things that really prove that we're not the same. Even though there are doctrines, there are, files and other things trying to project this kind of equality. And, yes, we are equal when we come to like occupations, like work, okay? The work I can do, you can equally do, a woman can equally do. But even with that, there are works that if a woman is handling it, she becomes so tired easily. Works like construction works, right? So the difference is just clear. The difference is so clear that proves that we really aren't the same. If you are a guy, accept your uniqueness. If you are a lady, a woman too, accept your uniqueness. And that is, if you accept your uniqueness, that is when you will cherish that power that God has given to you. But if you keep on comparing yourself that, oh, I'm the same, we are the same, we are this, we are that, it's never true. It's never true. That is why men, most of the time, as I said yesterday, most men choose loyal women over successful women, because at least he wants somebody who will be submissive, wants somebody who will respect him, wants somebody who will listen to him. That is the kind of, woman or lady a man will prefer to be with. Not somebody who will be challenging his authorities. Not somebody who will be nagging all the time, and stuff. So, if you are a woman and marriage is your thing, you must work on being respectful and being submissive. Because a woman's money is just a plus. When we come to marriage, it's just a plus. The work you're doing, whatever, it's just a plus. The most important thing is your loyalty. How faithful you're gonna be, how submissive you're gonna be, how respectful you're gonna be, how peaceful you're gonna be, the peace. Every man is going to cherish peace, respect, submission, faithfulness over any other thing else. Most men, many men out there, that's what they're looking for. And most men out there, they're looking for just somebody who is simple, naturally beautiful, that's all. It is not about making up here and there, polishing. For how long will you be home with a man and you'll be polishing? For how long? Are you going to be polishing, making the makeups all the time, even when you are home? No. So men are not after that. They are not after the makeups. Even though the makeups is going to make you beautiful. But that is not what they look for. They look for somebody who is natural, just like God has created you to be. Just be that kind of person. That's all. Simple and cute. It's beautiful. Anything simple is very expensive. Anything simple is very expensive. I'm not saying a woman should not make makeup. You got to make makeups, all right. But the makeup, who are you doing it for? Are you doing it for the man? The man don't really like it. Or are you doing it for yourself? If you are doing it for yourself, that's cool. Or are you doing it to seek attention elsewhere in the marriage or in a relationship? I mean, men want to have their women natural. That's all. That's all. The most important thing is the character. The character. And never ever compare yourself to the power of a man. Not all of us for okay. Not all of us for I like natural. Yeah, natural beauty. That's it. We create you see, most of the things, you see, life is meant to be very simple. But we have added so many things to life that makes it so complicated for us. I'm telling you, life is really, really simple. If you see somebody sometimes suffering in life, it's probably because of what the person choose to add to his or her life. If we want to live naturally as we are created to be, you will see that we're gonna have peace. We're gonna feel okay. We're gonna just look simple, but we want to add so many things to ourselves. We want this, we want that, and that is where the pain and suffering comes from. Hey, in Canada, here in Canada, okay. Here in Ghana. Beautiful, I see you. God bless you for tuning in. God bless you. This is the Chosen One channel. You know, we talk about anything important, inspirational talks, motivational talks, things that will help you discover yourself, know who you are, and you stepping in your power, because of late, so many people are getting depressed, are getting stressed up. Many people are going through a lot, right? That is why I choose to inspire people, to motivate people, not to judge anybody, but just realize that you are the true source of power here on earth, and the true essence of God is right inside of you. And when you discover this true power of yours and you stop giving your power to people, you can no longer be controlled, and you become so powerful. You use that power to change yourself, to change your life, and you use that same power to change the life of others who probably are below you, and you use your power to uplift them. That's it. That is the goal of this Chosen Ones, channel that you have tuned in. I have no other motive but, to help others discover themselves as well, you know. And that's it. That is the goal. And I'm not bragging, but I think most of the goals have been achieved. I remember when I started talking about Chosen Ones, a lot of people what I say resonate with a lot of people. It was then that other people also started creating Chosen One channel and start talking about Chosen One, because they realized that, not knowing they are chosen all this while, but they didn't know, that's it. If you watch my Chosen Ones video right from the start, you will see that my videos are really, really going to really resonate with you. And that helps you to discover yourself. That's it. Stress all over. Stress, depression. People are going through a bunch of depression each and every day. Each and every day. But the reality is, I want to deviate some more. I want to divert some more from that men and women issue, as the Spirit directs, we talk about so other things. The real thing is, whatever is happening to you, let me sit at this place more, where I sat yesterday. The real thing is, somebody came and gets the palm fruits. The owner, probably the owner. Yeah, man. Let me see. Okay, let me sit here. Talk small. Yo, chosen ones. So nothing is really happening to you. I'm diverting a little bit. And this is going to be hard for a lot of people to understand what I'm about to say now. Nothing is really happening. Okay, May Soul. Hi from Spain. Wow, Spain. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you, YouTube. Salute to YouTube. Wow. People from Spain are watching. Oh, that's great. That's beautiful. Nothing is really happening to you. Yes. And I think whatever that is happening, that you've been thinking, the negative thoughts we've been having or you've been having, that is not you. That is not you. You are not that anxiety. You are not that fear. You are not that idea you've been having about yourself. All such things, thank you, Lord. All such things are just an illusion. Yes, you are not. Those negative feelings, those negative thinking, those negative thoughts that keep appearing in your mind, you are not such things. You are not. That is why I say nothing is really happening to you. Yes. When you look deeper on a deeper level, if you really want to know yourself, you need to, practice meditation. It is the practice of meditation that will really help you discover who you truly are as a chosen one. Yes, because when you begin to practice meditation, you realize that you will not be in your mind. You're never gonna be in your mind. And the moment you're not in your mind, you realize your real self, your God-like self that is within you. Yes, chosen one. And that is why it is important for each and every chosen one to meditate. If you don't meditate, you're not really gonna discover yourself. Meditation is about you stilling your mind, be still. Don't think. Don't try to think. Don't try to focus on the feelings, but just be poised, be peaceful, be serene. And that quietness that is within, that is the real you. That is the real you. So as a chosen one, you should know that whatever that is happening to you, it is not you. If only you will be still, quiet, right? Whatever that is happening to you, it will just pass because it is not you. That is why in the process of meditation, you don't feed on the thoughts that pops up. You don't feed on the thoughts that comes in mind, because that is not you. So you're not gonna give energy to such things. You just let them pass away. That's it. Most of us, we find it very difficult to meditate, but it is a simple thing. If you can do it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 50 minutes a day, it's really, really going to help you to realize who you truly are. And that is going to make you, start having vivid, clear dreams about who you really are. I'm telling you, it is powerful. You see, to meditate, it is just like, how would I say? It's like you going to the riverside, all right? And as you went to the riverside, you want to fetch some water, okay? But in the process of fetching the water, you realize that maybe animals have crossed the water and polluted the water. So the water is mixed with mud, with debris, with, impurities, okay? Great. You don't have to fetch the unclean water or the water that is impure, all right? All you got to do is to sit down by the bank of the river, the side of the river, and be quiet, watching the river or watching the debris, okay, the mud in the river to settle. And after settling, you can now fetch the water that you want. That is the same way. That is the same way when you are meditating, okay? It is just like you at the bank of a river, and the scenario I've given, the river gets polluted. The pollution I'm talking of here represents your negative thinking, your negative thoughts, the negative ideas that will keep popping up. As you sit, you want to be quiet, to cherish your solitude, to listen to yourself, to listen to your higher self. You will realize that thoughts will be coming up, negative thoughts will be coming up, and don't feed on it. Just like you sitting at the river bank and not fetching the impure water, but waiting for the water to settle down before you fetch it. So you sit quietly, calmly, and whatever thoughts that comes, just, that is not you, okay? So don't feed on it. Just allow it, and such thoughts, you realize that such thoughts are going to fade into nothing else. They will fade into nothing else. And the moment they fade into nothing else, you realize your true self. Yes, you realize your true self. So each and every one of us has to practice meditation. It really helps. That is why God says, scripture says, be still and know that I am God. If you are not still, quiet, poised, you ain't gonna know that there is God within you. If you want to know there is God within you, you must be still, and there you will know that there is God within you. Right? Yes, you can be in your mind and you will be having peace. No, you can't. You can't, because your mind will be giving you so many options, so many thinking, so many things, But if you can quiet the mind, that is when you're going to find the true fulfillment. You're going to figure out the God essence that is within you. So meditation is really, really, really powerful. It's really, really powerful, and each and every one of us must begin practicing it. I'm telling you, when you sit, you can practice it anywhere. When you sit under that tree, you can practice meditation. When you sit on your bed, you can practice meditation. When you sit in your sofa, you can practice meditation. And the reason why most people, when they sit down, they fold their legs and sit on their legs. It's not anything fetish, let me tell you. It's not anything fetish. It is because they are trying to stop the blood flow into their lower nature. That is why when they sit, they fold their legs and they sit on their legs and they open their palm so that the blood flow will only be from the upper nature. Okay? This is your upper nature right from here. All right? Down here to the top. That is your upper nature. From down here to your feet, that is your lower nature. Okay? So in meditation, you want to make your upper nature to be strong. All right? And that is why it is preferred that you fold your legs and you sit on it. So when you fold your legs and sit on it, the blood flow is not going to be much in there. The blood flow is going to be up the more. All right? And that is really, really going to help you to, the energy to really, really circulate, to get in touch with the true essence. You see, God is spirit. God is the air that you breathe in. All right? You see, we are on earth and we have the heavens. And we are on earth here. So how do we build connection between the earth and probably the heavens? It's through prayer and meditation. That is how we build a connection. So that we will be part of everything that is happening on earth and right in the heavens. All right? So that is how it is. That is how it is. So when you begin to practice meditation and you are the type that also pray, you really, really going to go far in life. It's really, really going to help you. It's going to, you realize that Indonesia, wow. Oh, nice. Wow. So, chosen one. Yeah, Jeremiah King. I see you, bro. I see you. God bless you. God bless you for tuning in, right? So you are not what is happening to you, okay? Whatever that is happening, that is not you. Stop focusing on your anxiety, on your fears, on these negative powers and stuff. Those things, if you don't dwell on them, you don't focus on them, they will not, they're not gonna have effect on you. They're gonna be there, all right, but I tell you, they will all fade away. They will just pass by. They will keep passing by. You don't have to feed on them. Just like you being at the riverside, the water is polluted, you're watching everything. You only have to be the observer. You have to be, yes, that is the term. Thank you, Lord. You have to be the observer and keep observing. And whatever that you're observing, whatever that is popping up, whatever that is happening, it will all fade. It will all pass away. It will all pass away. And you're gonna feel okay. You're gonna feel all right. Okay. I'm from Indiana, USA. Okay. Okay, nice. Nice, beautiful people. He crossed his leg and said, Okay, maybe I'm not reading the comment. If I read the comments, I'll get what the person is trying to say. Yeah, he's real through the deep water. I'm with you. All right, so chosen one. Take life easy. Take it easy. Stop stressing yourself. You are not the things that you think you are. No. From Canada. Wow. Wow. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to YouTube for making this possible. I get so many lovely souls, soul brothers, soul sisters around. We are not alone in this. I'm not alone. You are not alone. You are because I am because you are. We are a team. Scripture says, both he who sows and he who reaps may rejoice together. Yes, yes. From France. Oh, wow. Ça va, ça va. Bonsoir. Bonjour. From France. Hey, Austin, Texas. Wow. Great. Great. India. Wow. Canada. Wow. Beautiful people. God bless all of you. God bless all of you. God bless all of you. You've taken me by surprise. You see, if God want to bless you, God use total strangers. That is why you should not worry about anything, because God knows how to cause strangers to love you, to support what you're doing. That is God. That is our God. He's still in the miracle business. If your relatives, your family, people that knows you, they give up on you, they don't support you, they don't help you, keep doing what God has put in your heart to do. You realize that God will cause strangers, will cause people to support your idea, to support what you're doing, and you're gonna grow. You're gonna grow, you're gonna level up. That is our God. That is our God. See, the almost people from different, countries. I don't even know you personally, but look at the love, the love, the love. I'm overwhelmed right now. Cool is saying, Banro, you might need to meditate too. My son is clearly a child of God, not a cat. Oh, take it easy. Take it easy. We are all one people, and we should let love lead. Okay, in our comments, we should let love lead in our comments. There shouldn't be anything like insults. We are all one people, different colors, different continents, different nations, but we are one people. One people. If you cut me, you cut yourself, you're gonna see blood. Right? So that means we are one people. And it is love. Love is what makes us related. Right? Love makes us related. Love is just a beautiful thing. Okay? Love. That is the highest form of frequency. So let's love up one another. And if somebody comments something wrong, just suggest to the person, oh, if you say it this way, it would have sound nice than condemning the person, right? You see, how to win friends and influence people. You must know that, you must understand that each and every one of us is unique in their own way, and everybody wants to feel important. I'm telling you, there is nobody on earth who doesn't want to feel important. No matter who we are, we all want to feel to be like, people have to see us as important people. All right, and if you want to have friends, that is the same way you got to live. You got to live. You got to make people feel important. And when people feel important, you're always going to have them around you. You're always going to have them, supporting you. You always gonna. Most of us, we've pushed so many friends, destiny helpers, destiny supporters away from us because of the way we sometimes talk, the way we sometimes do our things, right? We must learn to let people feel important, because it's very important. If we really want to grow in life, we must make people feel important. And when you make others feel important, you are also going to feel important about yourself, because what you do to others, that you do to yourself, right? That you do to yourself. You are so cool. You pop up on my feed every day. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Love you. Elizabeth Farmer, I love you too. I sincerely do. My anxiety and anticipation is so high. I can't wait, but staying humble. And you are not your anxiety, okay? You are not your anxiety. I think there is no one that has suffered much anxiety than me. I face so much anxiety in my life. You know, me not knowing my mom, not knowing my dad. You can imagine what it takes. All right, you can imagine what it takes to go through that pain, to go through, that upbringing. That, you know, people will sometimes, if you want to talk, people will sometimes be like, shut up, you will not behave like an orphan and stuff, and you'll be shivering, you'll be afraid to say what is on your mind. All right, you'll be afraid to even speak to, to oh, I'll go. I'm doing something important. My gym mates. I'm doing something important. I'll go. I'll go. I'll go and do some squats and go away, sweat some more and go and bath, go and shower. All right. So I suffered anxiety so much in my early years. And I remember even in class, okay, even in class, sometimes when we are reading, it's not that I don't know, or sometimes even if they've asked question, I know the answer all right. But for me to answer, I'll be shivering, I'll be shaking, all right? All because I have this thought of me that is not me. I feel like I'm inferior. I feel like I don't deserve it. I feel like, what are people going to say? I feel like my answer is not going to be correct. I feel like they're going to laugh at me. I feel like I'm not dressed enough. I feel like my voice is not okay. All right. So, you see, that is the mind. That is the mind giving you all such options about you. But that is not you. It's a lie. It's a fallacy. That is not you. Anxiety comes as a result of you thinking that way. You thinking you are inferior. You thinking you're not worth it. You thinking you too timid. You thinking you cannot speak. You thinking you have no eloquent speech. You thinking your educational level is low. You thinking you cannot answer the questions people are gonna ask you. You thinking you don't know what to say, your grammar is not good, and a whole lot of things. Before you start something, you see your mind giving you so many options, and these are the things that develop anxiety into us. These are the things. So the moment you understand that, nothing is really happening to you, all that ideas about you, they are not you. All right? You don't feed on them. You just allow them. You just allow them. And if you allow them, they're not going to have effect on you. They will fade away into nothing else. They're going to come, all right, they're going to pop up. Yes, that is the enemy trying to tell you you're not worth it, because that is a way of the enemy to trap you, to cage you, to make you a bond servant of his very own. Okay? So you need to, let go of those thoughts. God loves you. God loves you. I tell you, there are people that loves you for who you are. Even if your voice is shaking and you are speaking, there are people that loves you. Okay? So, if you want to beat your anxiety, you got to, first of all, you got to start doing the things that, you feel anxious in doing. Anxiety fears action. If you're suffering fear fears action. So you got to start the things when you are doing, you begin to feel anxious. Try and keep doing them. And when you keep doing them, you realize that you are stronger than you think. You are intelligent than you think. You are more smarter than you think, than what your thoughts have been telling you. And that will develop some kind of confidence inside of you. And by the time you will start leveling up gradually, slowly, but surely, you will start leveling up. All right. So that is how you beat your fear and anxiety. Okay. It is by taking action. All right. By taking action. That's it. My anxiety and fear has worried me to the extent that, if we are reading even in class and it gets to my turn, I'll start. Sometimes I'll be reading and it's like my voice will cease. I don't know. It's like I should cry. I don't know if I'm crying or what, but you can sense that there is, I don't know. It, you can see it's a very severe form of anxiety. All right. But I started to understand. There was a time I said, no, I need to, learn about this thing. I realized in life that if I can be anxious free, if I can be fear free in life, I'll step into my power, I'll step into my greatness. All right? Yes, there was a time I start thinking that way. And the moment I start thinking that way, I start making my research. I start to read on books that talks about the mind, and I realize that all these things are mindsets, are programmings that I have accepted to myself for so long, and it has eaten me up, and that is what is affecting me. That is what has given me the anxiety. Because as I was growing up, because of the suffering, because of the pain, because there is no mom, there is no dad, because you got to hustle hard to get something to eat and stuff, I see myself as inferior, as somebody who is not worth it, as somebody who doesn't really deserve it. And those things have piled up inside my mind and has been accepted inside my mind, and it starts to eat me up. My own enemy was right living in between my ears. Sometimes our enemy is living in between our two ears. That is our mind. The enemy is this one. Our own mind is our enemy, because of what we think about ourselves, because of what we think people are going to say about we, because of, well, what we think society is going to think about we. All right, because of all sorts of things. And you see, the mind, I once talked about the mind, that the power of your mind, right? The mind performs two unique qualities. That is uh, the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. All right. So the subconscious mind doesn't know what is true or what is false. It accepts everything you feed it with. It accepts everything you're telling yourself right now. So if you are telling yourself you are inferior, they stamp it. They say yes. So that is it. So in other words, whatever you're thinking, your thoughts are things. So whatever you're thinking about yourself, the universe is accepting it. God is accepting it. The energies around are accepting it for yourself. They are stamping it and endorsing it. So if you say you are not worth it, boom. Okay, so will it be. If you say you are sick and tired, okay, boom. Paul say he's sick and tired. If I say my dress is not good enough, people are gonna laugh at me. Boom. It's gonna be accepted. That is what is gonna be impressed on my mind. And because I keep thinking about all those things each and every day, all the time, it has become my dominant thought. So it has becomes it has become my reality, and it starts to show up in my life. Okay, so I have been my own enemy all this while. My own enemy was right in between my two ears. And the moment I start to know that my mind is powerful, and I have to shun away from negativity, and I have to cut off from negative people. I have to start cherishing my own solitude. I have to start listening to inspirational talks. I have to start listening to things that is going to motivate me, things that is going to help me reprogram myself from all the negative stuff that I've been programming my own self with. All this while I've been accepting for myself. I have to. And I know it's going to take time. I know it's because it takes me time to nurse that anxiety and fear. So for me to overcome that anxiety and fear, it's going to take years again to rewrite that programming. It's going to take time. It's going to take efforts that you put in to really help you change it. All right, and that is how it is. So when you understand things that way, now when the negative thoughts come, you don't accept it. That is why scripture says, be renewed in your mind, be renewed in your thinking. Scripture says, as a man thinketh, so he is. All right? So when you start to not accept those negative, that is not you. Understand from this video that you are not the negative thoughts you've been thinking about yourself. You are worth it. You are great. You are powerful than you think. You are smarter, clever than you think of yourself. Understand things this way and step into your power. And I tell you, you will begin to change yourself right from now, from today. And try your possible best to shun from negativity. It's gonna be hard, but you can do it. All right, if I've done it, you can also do it. It doesn't mean the negative thoughts are going to stop immediately. They're gonna come, but tell yourself that is not me, that is not you. All right, tell yourself. When you tell yourself that is not you, that's it. It's gonna be stamped. When you tell yourself, I am great, I am a child of God, I am chosen and not forsaken, so will it be. It will be stamped, it will be endorsed. When you keep having these positive affirmations about yourself, about your life, and you keep saying it, you keep repeating it, you are impressing it. It is a way of reprogramming. Even before you sleep, you have to put something positive on and be listening, because the mind becomes very powerful when you are going to sleep. Yes, when you are going to sleep, the mind becomes powerful, because why? These the eyes, the nose, the ears, the things, that will be picking information from the environment. All those things are going to shut down. Okay, so now your godlike mind, which is your subconscious mind, is what becomes more powerful now. All right, so even when that is why it is advisable, if you're gonna sleep, just put on some prayer, something, and be listening. Put it on repeat and let it be playing, be playing, be playing. As you're sleeping and you wake up, you can even find yourself praying as you're sleeping as well. It will feel like you are in a church. It's gonna feel that way. It's a way of reprogramming yourself. If you don't want prayer, there are different things. Everybody and what he or she wants in this life. Some people want to be spiritually strong, powerful. If you want to be spiritually strong and powerful, you choose prayer, you choose meditation. If it is money that you want, before you sleep, you keep listening to money affirmations. All right, money affirmations, you put it on repeat, you keep listening to it, and those are the things that will be impressed on your subconscious mind. If you are suffering fear and anxiety and you want to be courageous, before you sleep, find affirmations that are going to make you courageous, more peaceful, more poised, and keep listening to it. Like, I am poised, I am peaceful, I am serene. You can even write those things down, and before you sleep, you read it over and over and over and over. You keep reciting them silently within, and you sleep with it, and so will you be. It will be endorsed, it will be stamped, pam, for you. That is it. That is how you reprogram yourself from this fear and anxiety. And another key thing you can do is taking action. Action is very, very good. If you have anxiety of approaching the opposite gender, try to make the effort in approaching them. It's not in a negative way, but just sometimes going to say, hi, hello, I'm Paul, how are you too? What's your name? This. Oh, okay, can we be friends? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, where do you stay? This. Just express yourself briefly and go away. If you have anxiety of approaching the opposite gender, that is what you start doing, and you take action. If you don't take action, it's not gonna go away. It only fears action. It only fear you taking action. And the moment you start taking the action, gradually, slowly, it will go away, and the confidence will step in. All right. So that is one thing, how to overcome that anxiety that you are talking of, and make sure you shun away from taking intoxicants, right? There are people, when I was growing up, I have these friends that they have fear and anxiety. And most of the time, when we go out to town, because they want to speak to the opposite gender, to the ladies and others, they will go and take alcohol so that whatever they will be saying is going to be like under the influence of alcohol, right? And that has become their habit. As they keep repeating it, it has become their habit. And most of them now, they are drunkards and stuff, all right? Those negative things aren't going to help. So shun away from those negative things. Okay, don't take intoxicant. Instead of taking such things, engage yourself in exercising. Exercising really help. Going to the gym, keeping fit, it helps you combat your anxiety as well and your fears as well. It builds strength in you, because the moment you start getting some six packs, you start getting some chest, you start getting some muscle, you put on dress and you see your muscle fill your dress. It boosts your confidence, and people are going to see you attractive. The moment people begins to see you attractive, those anxieties and fear will start to go, because sometimes it is because you're looking down upon yourself. You feel like you're not handsome enough. You feel like you're not beautiful enough. You feel like you're not fit enough, all right? And the moment you start exercising, you realize that you put on dress, the confidence come, you walk in, the chest, the chest is up, and you feel good, all right? You're gonna look good. You will see you look good. A lot of people, many people will see, and they're like, hey, oh, now you've changed. You look so beautiful. Your dress look nice. Your dress fits you. All those compliments is gonna develop confidence inside of you, and that will help drive the anxiety away. All right, that's it, chosen one. Hey, I'm talking plenty, and it's like I can't go and exercise again. Oh my God, I love chosen ones. I love chosen ones. So this is my divine duty. I have to do it anyway. Okay, I'll go and exercise a little bit. So that's it. All right, that's it. Exercising. It helps. It helps. I'm telling you. The moment you start getting six packs, come on, you'll see that you look like a celebrity. All right, so it develops confidence inside of you. So don't joke with such things. And another thing I would say, if you are suffering from anxiety and fear, okay, if you are a guy, this is gonna help you. If you shun away from if you shun away from some of you, some people have been busting their nuts too much. I don't know. I don't want to use profane words over here, because that will make YouTube to, not monetize, help me monetize the video. All right. So there are words YouTube guideline doesn't accept. So I can't go point blank and be telling you. But let me say, some people, let me demonstrate it. Okay. If you like busting your nuts, some people, they like busting their nuts, right? They will put their meat into their own hand. I believe you understand it. And they will be playing with themselves, and they explode that vital fluid inside of them out of you. All right. If you continuously keep doing that, all right, you are losing your power. That is your power. That is your true essence. So if you are gushing it out just like that, you're gonna be more anxious. I'm telling you, you're gonna be more anxious. It's gonna make you anxious. It's gonna make you weak. All right? It's gonna make you weak. So shun away from such things. Shun away from watching those movies on the internet, where you see people doing the thing. Those things, they are not real. They are destroying you. They are destroying you. Shun away from such things. All right? Shun away from such things, because such things will make you to start playing with yourself. All right? Such things will make you start playing with yourself, and you'll be wasting this vital energy essence that is inside you. And that is what makes you so anxious. All right? Volcano. So, all right? So, when you learn to shun away, so I will advise, if you suffer anxiety, all right, check if are you the type that like putting your meat into your own hands and be doing and be busting your nuts. If you are the type, lower it. You can't stop it immediately, but you can reduce it. You when you start to reduce it gradually, bit by bit, you realize that you can put it under control. You see, whatever that takes over your mind becomes a sin. I'm telling you, if something takes over your mind and you become a slave to that thing, it becomes a sin. All right? So don't be a slave to your sexual urges. Don't be a slave to such cravings. If you are a slave to it, all right, that becomes your master. You become a slave, and that is going to ride over you, and that is going to make you more anxious. I'm telling you that if you begin to shun away from such things, like you start practicing what I call temporary voluntary celibacy. Temporary voluntary celibacy is not for life. It is temporary. Temporary voluntary celibacy. You realize that it's really going to help you. Because that fluid inside of you, if you don't let it out, when it's inside of you, by its very nature, it will be reabsorbed into you to empower your mind, to nourish your body, to nourish your skin, to make you look more attractive, to make you look more energetic, to make you look more charismatic, to make you look more powerful. You become more vibrant as a guy, as a person, as a human being. All right? And all such things are your power. You don't have to be wasting it. You don't have to be wasting it. It's part of life, but you don't have to be overindulging in it. That is the thing. Anything you overindulge in become a sin. Don't overindulge in it. Control. You see, you must use your mind to control the cravings of the body. If you don't use your mind to control the cravings of your body, become a slave to such things. All right, that's it, chosen one. So check. Life must be balanced. That's it. Life must be balanced. So check the anxiety that you're suffering from. I've said a whole lot of things. Is it you accepting the negative things about yourself, saying you are inferior, saying you are not worth it? If it is that, then it's a mindset of thing. Change your mindset, and you'll be changing yourself. If it is playing with yourself, your own meat, you've been wasting it, try to reduce it, try to limit it, try to balance it, and you're gonna feel okay. All right, that's it. If you've not been exercising, start exercising, and I tell you, you are going to feel great about yourself. Okay, it's really going to help you. I'm not gonna lie to you. It helped me. What I'm telling you, I practice, and it helped me. Okay, that is why I'm able to also advise you. Okay, so if it worked for me, I know it is also going to work for you as well. We have what we call the virgin boy training. Okay, so if you are the type that you've been playing with yourself, or you've been engaging in these sexual cravings and stuff, you've been wasting your vital essence, you can practice the virgin boy training. And this is what the virgin boy training says. You shun away, okay, you abstain, okay, from sexual stuff for 100 days. Okay, for 100 days. You have to be counting it. You abstain from it for 100 days. And as you are abstaining from it, if along the way in your 100 days you have wet dreams, okay, I believe you know wet dreams. If you have wet dreams, okay, the number of times you have wet dreams, let's say you want to go 100 days to be clean, all right, and let's say you have wet dreams in the 100 days like 5 times, then it means you have to go 105 days. Okay, you have to go 105 days. And the reason for doing this is after the 100 days, okay, after you practice the Virgin Boy training for 100 days, you realize how important these vital essence, okay, this vital essence that is in you, you realize how beneficial it is. And when you look, before you start, look in yourself in the mirror. You can take a picture of yourself, and after the 100 days, take a picture of yourself and check how you look. You will see that after the 100 days, you're gonna look more attractive, you're gonna look more handsome. But as you are practicing it, make sure you engage in exercising, make sure you eat well, make sure you engage yourself, you schedule things for yourself, do things that are purposeful, keep reading, keep researching, keep listening to things that will inspire you, engage yourself with things that are purposeful, okay? Because there is a saying that the devil finds work for the idle mind and the idle hand. So you need to engage yourself as you are practicing. And I tell you, within the 100 days, your life is going to transform. Your life is going to change for good. I'm telling you. It is called a Virgin Boy training. All right? And after the 100 days, when you look to yourself, you look at yourself and you look how you see how attractive you are. You yourself automatically, you'll be refraining from, you'll be shunning away from doing such things, wasting your distance. You will see that all this while, it's like I need water. All this while you've been wasting a part of you that you are not supposed to waste. So automatically you have that conviction. And people only change when they are able to, analyze things for themselves and see that this thing has made me look good. This thing is taking so much from me instead of adding. Okay, then now it means I have to minimize the doing of this and focus on this thing that is helping me grow. And boom, you are leveling up that. Hello? One of my sisters is calling me. By this time, she's coming to complain about money. So chosen ones, that is what you do. Okay? That is what you do if you want to level up. You start. And I tell you, if you suffer anxiety, you will see it will go. It will go. Okay? So that is it. Thank Okay, so chosen ones. Let me end here, okay? And we'll continue. We'll continue some other time, okay? Thank you, Paul. God bless you. God bless you too. God bless everybody. God bless everybody who likes the video. God bless everybody who is watching. God bless everybody who has commented. God bless all of you. God bless everybody. God bless everybody. Right. God bless everybody. Right. So, amen, 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 amen. God bless everybody as well. See you, okay? See you later. We talk later, okay? All right. Bye-bye. Okay, so anxiety is gonna go away, okay? Feel free, right? All right, see you. Bye.